As this beautiful meditation has reminded us, it is so beautiful to know that God as us and God as me is the truth of who we really are. St. Catherine of Genoa said, "My me is God, and my God is me." She said that in the 16th century. And so people like St. Catherine are getting it ever since. And Cher and I are so proud to be a member of a spiritual community who is getting that same thing. And that's what makes meditations like that so powerful, because they're repeated in us and as us. Remember the Bucket List movie starring Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman? One of our favorite movies. It's certainly a belly laugh movie. They portray two terminally ill men who were on a road trip with a wish list of things they wanted to do before they, kicked the bucket. The proverbial bucket, of course, as you know, is a list of all the things that you want to do, dreams you want to fulfill, and life experiences you want to have before you leave this earth experience. Bucket lists are important. They are a way of building wonderful memories and making someone's last days meaningful and active and memorable. Cher and I helped my younger brother David compile a list of 75 things to do before he left his physical body several years ago. Now, he wasn't able to complete his list, but his wife Linda was left with some wonderful memories of his last days. And Cher and I helped build many of those memories. And so we are fans of bucket lists. We got, Cher and I have two types of bucket lists that we have assigned to ourselves, if you will. One of the bucket lists are the ones that I just talked about, the B-U-C-K-E-T list, bucket list. The other is the title of our talk this morning, the Bucket List, B-U-C-K-I-T list, two separate words. The bucket list that Cher and I are presently on and very serious about is the bucket list of self-defeating habits, negative thoughts, false beliefs, and groundless assumptions that keep us from being as happy as we could be. That's the bucket list we're talking about this morning. It's not a list to die for, it's a list to live for. It's a list to help you lighten your load. And here's the thing. You have the power to get rid of anything, any thought, any habit, even any addiction that no longer serves your higher good. You have that kind of power as a spiritual being who has chosen a human experience. And this is why Cher and I have that on great authority. Our 5-year-old granddaughter says people can do anything if they set their mind to it. Well, on a little bit older authority, we have the same authority, and it's metaphysicians have taught us this for thousands of years. And here's one example of it. You'll find in Genesis 1:26 it says, "Let humankind have dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over every creeping thing that crawls